All right, let's move on now. Smackdown. I enjoyed Smackdown this week. I'll tell you why when we get into it. It was the continuation of the Smackdown sprint. In the lead was Ken Kennedy at 5 minutes and 7 seconds. Fit Finlay and Matt Hardy had the first match. And they actually did a great tease. Motherfucker. They actually did a great tease at the 1 minute and 7 second mark when the midget distracted the ref. Finlay hit Matt in the leg with a shillelagh. Matt kicked out. Place went nuts for that one. That was good. So anyway, Fit went to work on his leg, tried to tap him out with the Indian Deathlock, but the time limit expired. And then afterwards, Joey Mercury hit the ring in a face mask, beat the hell out of Matt until the referees broke it up as he was trying to break his face with a chair. And he has vowed to disfigure Matt Hardy.
He said, I won't quit until the Hardys look worse than I do, or something.
What?
That's what he said in the promo.
Boy, what delivery you've got.
Well, that's why I'm here and he's there.
Where's your theme song again here?
No, that's not
Cut
necessary.
that promo while this is playing. Go ahead.
Wait. He vowed that he would not quit until the Hardys
No,
face.
say I.
I will not. I can't do it. I will not quit until the Hardys' face looks worse than mine.
Humbled. Oh, that made me laugh.
Yes, it did.
That's an all-time great moment right there, if I do say so myself. Anyway, the redneck faced the Indian. This feud must continue. It was not a 5 minute and 7 second beat the clock match, so they just wrestled forever. The Indian won with the 8-second ride, which makes sense. He pinned the redneck with the redneck hold. And the only other thing of note in this match is I noticed for the first time that Tatanka not only has a mullet, but he uses a hair straightener on the mullet. That means he actually puts work into looking like that.
Oh, yeah. He looks exactly like he wants to.
Yeah.
I was just amazed that it's now 2007. Tatanka is on my TV.
Sure, he is, with the mullet.
14 years after his peak.
He didn't have a peak.
Well, there you go.
London and Kendrick had a meeting, and up walked Regal and Taylor. They warned them that tonight was not a ladder match. It was a wrestling match, which I guess meant trouble. Chris Benoit faced Mr. Kennedy, one of Kennedy's better matches of his career, but again, he was working with Chris Benoit.
Yeah, that's not a coincidence.
Yeah, Benoit's a machine, just a machine. He went to do a German at one point, and young Ken Kennedy decided not to jump, so Benoit just fucking herked him over on his head. It was great. Had a good match, went a long time through a commercial break. Chavo was out there doing commentary, and he finally ran in, and he actually got in the ring, and Benoit went to put him in the sharpshooter, and Kennedy rolled him up and pinned him. There was 3 men in the ring, and the ref still counted.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I'm numb to it now.
So anyway, this sort of revealed the winner of the Smackdown sprint, but that's fine. It's okay. We had the History of Batista Part 2, which made me wonder if Mark Henry will be returning at the Royal Rumble or shortly thereafter. It is about that time of year again, so should be back. Kendrick and London faced Regal and Taylor for the tag team titles. They had a real good match. Mostly just the bad guys absolutely destroying, I believe, young Kendrick. Actually, no, it was
London.
It was London, because I don't know if it was a screw-up or not, but it looked to me like they were going to do the spot where Kendrick dove for the hot tag, but he got caught in midair, or London dove for the hot tag, but got caught in midair. But Regal stumbled and fell down, and he basically fell right into Kendrick, and so Kendrick had to make the tag.
That's what I thought, too.
Because he made the hot tag, and it was fine, but you could tell that, like, everybody was in a weird position, and there was one spot where I think Kendrick did, like, a drop kick, and then he got real close to Taylor, like he was telling him, break this up or something like that, but all things considered, for a screw-up, they did a hell of a job with it.
Yeah, there was one point where it wasn't edited, and they may have edited this thing out entirely, but it looked like Kendrick just hit the ropes twice to hit a clothesline or something.
Yeah.
But
So I think that's basically what happened. Is it was an accidental hot tag, and
It worked.
They improvised, and they did a fine job, which is why all 4 of these men are great.
There you go.
Giant thumbs up. If this had been Kendrick and MVP in a tag match,
I would say if this was Crime Time,
and an accidental hot tag occurred, they would have been so utterly lost, completely and utterly lost.
Mm-hmm.
Although I guess working with Regal and Taylor is going to help you out significantly. But that was fun. Good match. Thumbs up. So the champions are still the champions. Ashley's there. They've toned down the breakup angle, so I don't know if they've changed their minds or what the deal is, but
hope so.
we shall see. MVP faced the dress-wearing Freak in a beat-the-clock match. JBL was going nuts. Basically said if the dress-wearing Freak won a title shot, he would burn his boots, burn down the ring, and quit. Strong words. Dress-wearing Freak did not beat the time. They had a boring match. Tried to work some MMA into it, which was
That was comedy.
so absurd. And it's interesting because MVP is selling that he was burned.
Yeah.
Burned
he's
bad.
fighting through his injuries.
He's fighting through his injuries, and he's basically a babyface.
JBL was talking about how heroic this was, and I was like, it is heroic.
It is heroic, and the funniest thing is he's talking about what a hero he is for. I mean, the story of the match, and this was why it wasn't the worst match I ever saw, was they were working on MVP's burned back.
Yeah.
And JBL's going off about how he's still here, he's still fighting, blah, blah, blah. He's a hero. He's a hero for doing this. And Cole said he's only a real hero if he wins.
Isn't that nice? Nice comment from the judgmental high-horsed Michael Cole.
Not just in Iraq. What a fucking idiot. That was the pinnacle of Cole's stupidity right there. That's a lesson for today, kids. You're not a hero unless you win.
Unless you beat Vito.
No, unless you win.
Yeah.
Anything in life.
Oh, that too.
If you try to achieve your goal and come very close but fall short, you're not a hero. You're not a hero.
Well, he's far from the first person to say that.
If you save somebody from a burning building but die of smoke inhalation, you ain't a hero. You died. You failed. You ain't a hero unless you win.
That's not the best analogy. The best analogy there would be if you save someone from a burning building, but you didn't save everybody.
Yeah, not a hero.
Yeah.
You lose. Cole is so dumb.
He really is.
I can't believe that I get people that actually defend Michael Cole.
You
What
do?
are you people thinking?
I hadn't heard any of this.
Oh, Jesus, I always get some sort of random email or somebody in the boards like, Cole ain't that bad. Do you not listen to this bullshit this geek
He
says?
is on the board. What they're saying is true. I thought it was a joke, but no.
Anchor is not Michael Cole. Anchor is way too smart to be Michael Cole. I know Michael Cole.
I didn't say it was Anchor. I just said he's on the board.
I see. Then we had Big Dave. This was where the show got great for me. They interviewed Big Dave about the Royal Rumble match, and Crystal goes, in all likelihood, it'll be either Undertaker or Ken Kennedy. And I thought, all likelihood, what are the other choices? It's either or. There's no other likelihood. So anyway, he's like, well, as far as facing the Undertaker goes, that'll be a first. And he walked off. And Undertaker went out, and his opponent was The Miz. And the idea, obviously, was he should be able to beat Miz in 30 seconds. But Ken Kennedy ran down, distracted him. There was hijinks and wackiness and ref bumps. And in the end, Undertaker got fucked. And actually, the finish, when he hit the tombstone, the referee dropped down and went 1, 2, and as his hand was moving down, the fucking buzzer went off, and it was like, if they tried 100 times, they could not have done the timing better than this one right here. This was perfect.
Yeah.
Utterly perfect. And Undertaker got fucked. So they're doing a 2.5-month build to Undertaker and Batista at WrestleMania, and I give it a hearty 2 thumbs up, kids.
It was a great tease. It's just enough. I'm talking about Batista's promo here. It was just enough to get people thinking, hey, what if Batista and Undertaker wrestled? Who would win that? And it's the kind of thing that the most fans would argue about.
I got to look at it this way. Like, I don't want to see Undertaker and Batista. The match won't be very good. I really don't care. But I understand that what they're doing right now, the way that they built it up, the way that they're building some sort of weird tension between the two, and Undertaker's getting screwed, I can look at it from the outside and realize that this is going to work. In the end, a lot of people are going to want to see, even if I don't give a shit, a lot of people are going to want to see this match. So to me, thumbs up.
Yes.
This fucking business is about making money.
It's always good when you see the seed of something that's going to go for a long time.
Yes.
It's always nice.
So that gets a thumbs up. I enjoyed that, and that was the Smackdown show. I wanted to play a drop here, but I can't find it, so...
Play something else.
Oh, here it is.
If smoking is as cool as they claim, then why is it always the same? The first time you try, you wish you could die. The last time, achieving your aim. When Columbus arrived on our shore, he discovered tobacco galore. The peace pipe was passed, although peace didn't last. The pipe just killed more people than war. Say, I had that pipe back in the day. Just ask yourself, why am I here? To smoke until I disappear? The reason for living is love and giving. Tell pressure to jump off a pier, baby.
That was Mike Sempervive doing a dusty PSA. Indeed.
Wow.
The Big Audio Nightmare, everybody.